Hi everyone, this is Teresa, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about the ACT, which is a college entrance exam. So, a little bit of history. The ACT is a college readiness assessment, and it was started by a University of Iowa professor because he wanted the assessment to focus not on cognitive reasoning, but on the information that was being taught in schools. And the ACT was the first and only college exam to include a science assessment. So at first, the ACT was four subtests: English, math, social studies, and natural sciences. But then the social studies test was changed into a reading section, which just included a social studies subsection, and the natural sciences was renamed the science reasoning test. So I thought it was really cool that this test actually included more than just reading and writing and math. It has your science and it has a bit of social studies. So, what is it? It stands for American College Testing, and it measures high school students' um, general educational development and how their capability to complete college level work. And the subtest that I was talking about before, that was in the past, but now the four skill areas are English, math, reading, and science. And as I said before, there's a social studies subsection in the reading section, so students are tested on um, social studies as well. And there's a writing test, but it is optional, so students don't have to take that writing portion. And it is a basic pencil paper exam, though English, math, reading, and science are multiple choice. However, just last year they started to do a computer-based test. So if students would rather do the test on a computer, they can do that, or the paper test will also be offered. I'm sure that there'll be a difference in pricing between the computer and the pencil test. The pencil test. Students also have to pay more if they want to take the writing test. Um, it's like an additional $20 for that. And it's scored by a composite score ranging from 1 to 36. So it's because each section, the English, math, reading, and science, is scored individually as well, but then you have a final composite score, and that's the 1 to 36. And why is it important? Well, it's a way to assess students' college readiness, and it's used by many different colleges. Um, I believe that including the science portion could be useful for many students who are actually going to be entering um, a program based in the sciences or social sciences, because it's not just English and math. You know, it's similar to the SAT, but that's the big difference where you have questions on science and social science. And then I thought this was interesting. This is like the little picture of um, what it's an average of what colleges, the scores that colleges accept, because it's different among different colleges. So this is just like an average. Um, so you see there the highly selective, those are scores 27 to 30 or higher. Selective 25 to 27, and so on. So that's a idea of what scores what kind of scores colleges want to see. And how to prepare for the ACT. So there are all kinds of study guides out there, books that students can go and buy. I've seen them at, Barnes and Noble that you can buy. You can find practice tests online or in those books. A lot of books include those practice tests. And there are prep courses. However, I think it's important to know that the prep courses basically teach you how to take a test. It's not like they're teaching you on content or, information that's going to be on the test. They teach you how to take a test. Oh, process of elimination. I remember taking one by the Princeton Review, and that's all it was. How do I take a test? Multiple choice test. That's it. And you see some of these cost $200 a month, so kind of crazy. But yeah, those are different ways that students can prepare for the ACT. And who does it affect? So high school students take the ACT, therefore it affects how well high school teachers have prepared our students for college, um, how how well they have taught them the information that they need to know. I think you can give them a practice tests for the ACT. Uh, it's kind of tough because you don't want to be like those prep courses where they just teach you how to take a test. You want to be sure that your students are actually familiar with the actual information and content that's on these tests. And it's important to note that not all colleges even require the ACT. So students have to know um, with whatever college they're going to be applying to or going to, what that college requires, and what score they want to aim for, um, because not all colleges require it. And then, however, some states do require the ACT to be taken no matter what. Some of those states include Colorado, Illinois, and Kentucky. That's just some of them, though. And that's what I learned about the ACT. So thanks for watching.